And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
James, outside. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Curry with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Leonard. Screen by Embiid. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Wembanyama. Pippen hits the three-pointer.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. The three, James. He buries it from three. James has got 6.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. LeBron with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Wembanyama, pass to O'Neal. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard against Curry. Over Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
James outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. Over Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by James.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Here's Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Leonard right side. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sacramento on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Embiid. Leonard finds some space, gets an open look, and hits it. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
The three from Curry. LeBron with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Wembanyama. From the arc. And there's Curry on the assist from Wembanyama. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
James outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Pass to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Back to Embiid. The shot. James can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 5. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's SGA. He's scoreless. James outside. No good on the three.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Spurs trail by 8. SGA passes to James. SGA, a screen on Antetokounmpo. The triple, LeBron James.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to to defend.
Now, here is James. Back to SGA. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Curry looking it over. All alone. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
James outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 7. Outside, SGA. Pass to Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Kings. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Pippen. SGA passes to James. James double team. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Wembanyama, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. James outside. San Antonio again can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. And now an 8-point Sacramento lead.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Antetokounmpo inside. Check by James. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
The kick out, Curry. Cash money from 16 feet away. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, poked away. Pippen with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside O'Neal. Here's Curry. Takes the three. The rebound by Embiid. 1:36 left in the third. Here's Leonard. Leonard just bullies his way in for the score.
You have to do more to stop the claw. So hard to defend on those drives.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Lets it go from the wing. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
San Antonio calls timeout. .102 left in the third quarter. SGA passes to Chamberlain. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a deep three from Curry. Curry with another miss. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Embiid a screen on Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And here's Curry for 3. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. Looking to end this cold spell. And slam dunk by James.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so it's Sacramento. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Joel Embiid. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Wembanyama up top. O'Neal inside. Leonard's there. Wemby showing off the range. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Curry. Leonard defending. Here's Curry. Now Pippen. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
The Spurs call time. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Sacramento on D. Pass to Embiid. Leonard for 3. Tries again. Chamberlain, no good. The Kings lead by 11. Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Pippen outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. James has got 4 rebounds now. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Now James. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. He gets it to go.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Now Curry. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now Curry, 5 to shoot. Embiid there for the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander, and yes, sir, hits the wide open James.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Curry outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Cleared away by Embiid. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now James. 14 feet away. Can't get it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside O'Neal. Curry fires. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The Spurs call time. And here's James. LeBron, attack mode. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Curry. 5 on the clock. SGA pulls it down. And SGA has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 10. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, the stuff!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. James against Antetokounmpo. no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got LeBron James. Wembanyama's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Pippen, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry with the bucket.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Pippen, a screen on Giannis. James, the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Leonard from the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Second free throw, no good. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by SGA.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Leonard against SGA. Leonard kicks to Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Giannis outside. For the 3, San Antonio again missing. The Kings trail, floats it up for James. SGA against Leonard. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside, SGA. No one near him. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
SGA looking it over. SGA on the wing. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. San Antonio leading by 4. And stolen by LeBron. And Shaq pulls it down. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. Even though Sooner touches it, then that ball is off to the rim.
Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Curry. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Curry. Fires the 3. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive play.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Pippen is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama in at the point. And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Curry on the wing. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. SGA with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. Gilgeous-Alexander against Shaquille O'Neal. From about 19 feet. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Spurs. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry on the wing. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Chamberlain. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Here's the 3. Curry! What else is new?
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Both free throws good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. O'Neal sets the screen for Curry. Another miss by Curry. The Kings trail by 6. Takes it from 10. Sacramento again missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Chamberlain. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pippen kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pippen. Now LeBron. Sacramento moving it around. Outside, SGA. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. SGA's got 9 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Count that one. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Leonard. He's got 6. Pass to Curry. The 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside, James. Back to Wembanyama. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama deadly inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Curry. Giannis outside. Unloads from 13. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Spurs. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the four-man position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Good work there as it goes.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Curry. Outside Leonard. Shoots the three. Shaq dishing to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with the block. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
SGA passes to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. SGA from outside. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Curry kicks to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. They get it again. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's SGA. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Pippen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bounce pass onto Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Kings trailing. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama outside. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They're scoreless since the first half. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Great open look there. Leonard's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now Leonard, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.158 left to play in the third. Curry on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And now a 7-point Spurs lead. LeBron outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Giannis. James on the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Shaq.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron. Always looking to get to the charity stripe.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot two.
Free throw good, James. Both free throws good from James. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs leading by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trail by 5. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
41 seconds left in the third. Curry's shot is good.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard.
Watch the screen.
Now Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Leonard dishes to Giannis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, James is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen. And it's SGA in at the 2-guard spot. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Pippen. Back to James. To the middle. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by LeBron. Chamberlain got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Kings. Pippen against Curry. Leonard the bounce pass. A shot by Curry, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama passes to LeBron. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. James in the post, covered by Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
San Antonio leading by 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Curry. Shoots over Pippen. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now Curry. And stolen by Chamberlain. LeBron with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And that one drops.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Victor Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the floater. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
You see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
Timeout, Kings. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, Allie, thanks. Outside Pippen. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer. Good.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Wembanyama. And here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Curry. Takes the three. Clean from outside.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Now Wembanyama throws it down. What an assist! They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. On the clock, O'Neal. Chamberlain with the clock, and they'll get another chance.
Sacramento.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
That's what's up. Here we go.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Chamberlain with a screen on Curry. Sent back by O'Neal. And they're able to recover. SGA on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Blocks it again. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Stephen Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pippen pass to Towns. Here's Leonard. SGA covering. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. James deciding where to go with it. Money from 17 feet out.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Curry. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Pippen. Now James. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Pippen. Over Curry. Pippen, no good. Curry against James. Pass to O'Neal. It's tipped. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns outside. Leonard outside. Here's Chamberlain. Sacramento passing it around. Kicks it out Towns. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Shoots over Curry. And the basket by Pippen.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. No one near him. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Towns outside. Pippen outside. Back to Towns. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Here's Chamberlain. No made baskets yet. Leonard on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Karl Anthony Towns. Shooting 1.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Curry. Back to SGA from the wing, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Towns outside. Pippen outside. Now Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
The drive by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. James against Antetokounmpo. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot misses. And here's Leonard. Shoots over SGA. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's James, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Kings trail by 8. James outside. Back to Pippen. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's intercepted. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Rebound by Sacramento. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pippen outside. Chamberlain passes to Towns. James double teamed. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Leonard passes to Chamberlain. And rejected. Pass to Curry. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Steps back. Here's James. And no good, trying to use the glass. Spurs lead by 8. Curry with it. Now Pippen defending. O'Neal inside. Leonard's there. Oh, wow! Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now a timeout by Sacramento.
It's your Sacramento Kings great team.
And so here's Sacramento. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Towns. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Curry.
Get there.
And he lobs it up top. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
And here's SGA. Back to Curry. Pulls it. Rebound by the Kings. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen, pass to Leonard. 51 seconds left in the second. Over SGA. And another miss by Sacramento. San Antonio with the ball. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
It's such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Back to James. Towns, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Towns to stop the drought. Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Towns.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside Curry. Here's O'Neal. Can't connect from short range.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. And Curry's got the ball here for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. Cans it from the wing. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Towns outside. Leonard outside. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Over on Antetokounmpo. The shot by James, no good. Spurs lead by 8. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Here's SGA. Back to Curry. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout call, Sacramento.
Like it's
like it's the weekend. The high life, we can celebrate together.
Your date team.
Kings trail by 10. Here's James on the wing. Back to Pippen. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. SGA comes with a double team. James against Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14. And the shot falls short that time.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
James outside. The triple, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Curry. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pippen, pass to Towns. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. It's always exciting to see a player with a hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Brian, back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's the pick. Leonard for 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Wembanyama finds Curry. Great D that time from Pippen. Kings trail by 8. Leonard passes to Towns. Here's James. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
James outside. Back to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. SGA against Leonard. The 3 from Curry. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Pippen. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
James passes to Pippen. Back to James. Nice move. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. Outside Wembanyama. 4-3. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to James. There's the triple. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
And he's good on the first of three. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside O'Neal. And here's SGA. Check by James. Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron with the rebound. Kings trail by 12. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Good on the second one. Now here's SGA. Outside Wembanyama. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. 13 feet out. Another chance. And up and in on the layup.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Spurs ball.
They trail by 11. Yes, sir! Count it!
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
The Kings call timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, "We have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging." Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Leonard, left side. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he missed the jumper. Kings trail by 11. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, the shot is off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
James rips down the board.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Outside Leonard from downtown. No good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Can't get it to go. Oh, he can't get the layup. Here's Curry. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. James rips down the board. Here's Sacramento now. 11-point game. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Right side O'Neal. Now Curry. Rises up. Rebounded by Towns. Pippen outside. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.